Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Icon 4-piece socket set, 10mm, 1/4" drive in shallow and deep, 3/8 drive in shallow and deep. This is a brand new item that just hit my store last week. I went in to pick it up yesterday, was on the shelf, and I had to dig them back for it. This time it didn't take them 40 minutes like the last tool I got there. And the thing about Icon is the higher end of the Harbor Freight line. It's a Harbor Freight exclusive. It's their higher end line for their sockets and a lot of their tools, the ratchets. And the thing about their better material, they got less tolerance on them as well. In fact, there's some channels out there actually measure the tolerance on them. They show you actually what that is. And it's a lifetime warranty. Pittsburgh also is good too, if the lifetime warranty, but Icon's a little more for the quality. All right, let's go to the Harbor Freight website. We're going to check this out, then we'll come back to unpackaging this. And here we are on the Harbor Freight website, and this is a set here for $9.99. Now, they're comparing it to the Snap-on, which saved $307 on that. We're not going to go there. We just all know that Snap-on is a lot more money, and that's what Icon always compares their products to. They compete against that Snap-on line. Now let's look at a couple others. Doesn't have too many reviews because this just came out. So look here, and 100% feedback. Of course, there's only 3 reviews in here. This guy down here says this is a great socket set. It appeared to be very high quality. By the time I got home, I already was missing the 3/8 inch deep. Now another one that's really popular, we got the Icon, and I'm going to show you the Pittsburgh one as well. And I have this set, and maybe you have as well, for $13.99. It's a 10-piece set. And this here also has some pretty good feedback rating, also 99%. All right, let's get back to unpackaging this. All right, so I'm using a Quinn scissors. The scissors works really well. I use it for everything, especially in these type of packaging. These are packaged very, very well. And I got sockets from Icon, Tecton, Craftsman, Pittsburgh. I don't have any complaints. I guess I'm not going to rip on any brands as well. I like them all. But this is a pretty good deal though. $9.99, that's actually fairly cheap for anything in Icon. Is there anything actually that cheap in Icon? I don't know. This may be it. All right, so here we go. So we have the 2 shallow, 1/4 and 3/8. And we have that in a deep as well. And these are really good. The thing about, sometimes you look at the Pittsburgh stuff, you have to kind of go through the packaging on the shelf, pull out 10 and 1 or 2 look best than all the rest of the 10. Icon, you don't have to do that. You grab whatever on the shelf, and these are pretty good. So that's it there. I'm going to show you the Pittsburgh one, which is very popular. And that's this one here. This is the Pittsburgh that I showed you on the website. The 10mm set, and I just kept the original drive rail that came with it, the packaging drive rail. That way it's all together. And I just throw it in my tool chest like this. All right, guys, that's it. Tell me what you think of the Icon line. If you have anything from Icon, if you're thinking about getting the set. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.